Hey YouTube, it's your boy Roy J. Dong here, back at it with another video. Today I want to go through three things. One, my conclusion to my cubital tunnel syndrome. Two, a sound test from previous mechanical keyboards I have in the past. And number three, a typing test, which was requested in my previous review video. So let's get to it. So in the past 6 months, I had been facing some cubital syndrome symptoms. And as I summarized in my previous videos, that basically means that I felt some tingliness and sensations near the ring and pinky finger half of my hand. And basically, I was just grinding LeetCode too hard and not really in optimal ergonomic position using my keyboard. So first and foremost, I switched to the Glove80 keyboard. So that helped split my hands across, so my hands are shoulder width apart. And when I'm typing, there's very minimal to no wrist movement. So basically only your fingers move on this ortholinear keyboard, as opposed to, say, on a regular QWERTY keyboard, if you kind of move your pinky, you can't really see it, but if you type a Q or Z, you're kind of moving your wrist. If I'm moving it here, you can kind of see your hand and wrist moving all over the place. So that was number one. Basically, during the day, keep my wrist movements very minimal, wrist and elbow movements. Second is I switched to this mouse, which is basically a copycat of the Logitech MX mouse that is very popular. It has the same kind of shape and thumb rest. I really like these ring finger and pinky rests on the side. And this was very affordable. I think it was only 30 bucks on Amazon. So this helped a lot in kind of reducing discomfort while using a keyboard and mouse on a daily basis. And I would say the most important thing that helped with my healing of my cubital tunnel syndrome is this bad boy. This is an elbow brace. And what you do is basically, there are these straps, and you can put your elbow inside while you sleep, and then you tighten it to your comfort level. And there are these two metal bars that you can actually take out, and they basically help keep your elbow in place while you sleep. And how this works is, and I want to show the metal bars you can remove here, see? And there's two of them. And the idea around this is when your elbow is straight, that's actually in resting position. And basically, your cubital tunnel syndrome is caused by this nerve that starts in your hand, goes down the side of your forearm, and it kind of centers on this elbow part. And when you have your elbow straight, that's when that tendon or muscle or whatever the biological term is in rest. So when your elbow is bent at a 90-degree or more angle or less angle, that's when that tendon is stretched. So the whole idea is you want to keep your elbow as straight as possible while you sleep, and that gives your body time for it to heal. And when you're sleeping, you can be like squirming and moving your hand under your pillow or above or in your blankets, and that doesn't give time for your elbow to heal. And basically doing that for 6 months straight, wearing it every day for the past 6 months, and using this keyboard and mouse and having better posture while using my computer, I finally stopped getting tingly sensations in my hand from my ring and pinky finger. So I highly recommend that. If I had to rank the order of what helped me personally, is definitely an elbow brace. There's lots of different brands and different styles. For me, this was the most comfortable one of all the other ones I tried. Having adjustable straps, and I would wear a long sleeve so the brace wouldn't irritate my skin overnight. If the brace slides off while you sleep, that means you just need to tighten it a little bit more before you put it on. Basically, wear it while you sleep. Try to have better posture and ergonomics when you work on your keyboard and mouse, and I totally believe anyone can recover from their cubital tunnel syndrome. Number 2 is I want to go over these mechanical switches I have. These are 10-year-old keyboards. The first one is a DOS keyboard, cherry blue switches, so you can hear the sound difference. The second keyboard is cherry MX red switches. And finally, the Pro Reds from the Glove80. So I'll play all of them back to back again without me talking in between. There you go. There's a sound comparison of those 3 switches. And now I'll go over to the typing test. And I'm back. Here is monkeytype.com. This is what I used to train myself to learn how to type on the Glove80. You can kind of see in March and April and May, I was using monkeytype a lot. And I stopped using it because I basically got back to my 90 words per minute, which is my typical average. And what I like about monkeytype.com is there's a lot of different options on typing practices. My favorite were words in some time limit. So time here, 60 to 120 seconds. That's probably my second favorite, and my top favorite is quotes, medium quotes, because it would add in apostrophes and capital letters, so that helps you practice with those semicolons, commas, apostrophes, and especially capital letters. So right now I have the Cherry MX Blue switches, and I will do a medium quote test for the Cherry MX Blues, the Cherry MX Reds, and finally the Glove80 Pro Reds. So let's get to it. Here are the Cherry MX Red switches doing a medium quote typing test. And finally, here are the Kaihl Choc Red Pro switches on the Glove80. And there you go. There are my 3 typing tests for those 3 keyboards. Hopefully you got a good sense of the sound of all 3 of them, and I hope it helps in your future aspirations to purchase a mechanical keyboard. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments, and I'll check y'all later. Peace!